Wiretap is a venture-backed startup firm in Columbus, Ohio of about 30 people, and we provide compliance and security services for companies in a range of industries, but particularly those that face a significant regulatory oversight burden. We're really proud of the work we've done with the Aware platform to help companies deploy with confidence their collaboration capabilities broadly. And one of the cool things about the Aware platform is from a central console, you can really manage an integrated policy environment that allows you to manage both Teams and Yammer from one policy engine.
Our main goal is to help companies with issues like culture protection, data loss prevention, and in the long term, potentially create a product that will help people actually gain greater insights into their business.
We enable adoption because we give them the tools they need to manage their community effectively and facilitate that collaboration in a way that is safe but broadly deployable.
So we use Microsoft Office 365 to integrate Yammer and Teams with our Aware system. And the bridge that really allows us to do that is Microsoft's Graph API. Graph API is also expanding and making it a little easier for us to continue to serve our clients with the functions that we want to provide. As a Microsoft partner, we found that there are benefits in that relationship, like working directly with the Microsoft Teams team, both their product and engineering teams, to kind of help us with our integration. The benefits of that are really, too much to mention, but in the end, let's just say it's pretty awesome.
Workboard helps organizations set, measure, and execute their strategic priorities faster. Workboard's the pioneer in active strategy management. What that means is we're the first to intelligently automate the strategy iteration cycles, and that closes the strategy execution gap that virtually every company experiences. We've recently integrated Workboard with Microsoft in two ways. First is with Microsoft Teams, and the second is with Graph. Teams is very exciting because it allows us to take the strategic priorities of the organization, the KPIs and the metrics they're trying to drive, current status against those, and all of the execution that goes with that, and bring that right into the Teams experience.
As a developer, I'm really impressed with the technology behind Bot, Tabs, and Teams. It's very well architected in terms of development and security aspect. Graph is really a great API solution. We have built a smarter schedule using the calendar API. So now if you're in Workboard, you can create meeting, and when you're creating a meeting, you can see who is available, and that reduces the conflict. We also use Graph for our OneDrive and SharePoint integration. So you can bring the documents from SharePoint and OneDrive in Workboard context.
Deutsche Telekom's Datacon group first reached out to us because they are passionate about more purposeful and new ways of working.
Datacon is the management consulting wing of Deutsche Telekom and one of the world's leading management consulting companies. We use Workboard to set and share team objectives and key results, and to manage the work streams that drive those results forward. We actively recommend Workboard solution and Office 365 to our colleagues and customers. Combining strategic priorities, metrics, and the execution with Chat and Microsoft Teams is very powerful and convenient. Workboard, Office 365, and Microsoft Teams gives enterprises like ours all the benefits of very cool tools, but also the controls and information security we need. There's a need for Workboard solution in virtually all companies we know.
Symbisa is a sensor array on a board. Each of these sensors are live linked through an add-in that goes to a custom function within Microsoft Office 365. What Symbisa does, it allows Excel to connect with the real world without any engineering or any specialist knowledge.
I work specifically on the device, the Symbisa device, and I developed the firmware for it. So the features we are more excited about the Office 365 are the streamed function, because basically it integrates really well with what we want to do with Symbisa. The great thing about the Excel add-in, it relieved us a lot of effort and development and time for everything that concerns the front end, and in the same way offering users a powerful tool to really manipulate their data.
So one of our retail customers here in the UK is John Lewis. The challenge John Lewis had is that they have to take ownership of devices that are going back to returns that may have sensitive data on them. What they are using Symbisa for is to attach the Symbisa device to a cage. And now just by doing that on a spreadsheet, they can now start tracking how that cage is moving through their internal network.
Symbisa is a great product for us for two main reasons. The first is that the tracker is really fully functioned. It gives us a very live and granular view of where the items that we're tracking. The second thing which is great about it is the integration with Microsoft Excel. The team in head office who look after this area already use Microsoft Excel for their analysing and interpreting of data that's going on within the return supply chain. The fact that the Symbisa trackers feed information directly through to the Excel spreadsheet on their desk means it's very easy for them to work live information into the analytics that they're doing.
So Symbisa is a bridge, or each cell actually becomes a window to the real world from within Excel. And that's super powerful. And if Excel didn't exist, it's not clear to me why Symbisa would exist.